Hi, Sag. This is going to be your love message for the 18th through the 21st of December. It's good primarily for Sun, Rising Moon, Venus, or Mercury placement of Sagittarius in tropical astrology. It is a general reading, though, so it might not resonate with everyone that watches. If you're looking for readings for other zodiac signs, check out my other channel called Soma Chandra Tarot, where I read from Aries to Pisces. I just read for Libra and Sagittarius on this channel. If you're new, welcome to Soma Chandra Libra, but don't let the name fool you. Right now, it's Soma Chandra Sagittarius. Let us begin. Get into our vibe here, okay? Subscribe and hit the bell on both of my channels so you can watch readings for yourselves on both channels, because I do read for you on my other channel. This is a love reading. So what came out of the Island Time Wellness deck is Hand of Cards. Take a chance, risk, being strategic, not showing your hand of cards, and gambling, talking, interested, conversing more, awaited message arrives, text, call, email, hoovering, and the chaser. Chaser in a codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issue, and heartbroken. Seduction, and girl with a snake is down here too. Woo. Sag, you may receive a message from someone or that's chasing you. They're going to take a risk in talking to you. They may be chasing you, or you yourself may take a risk and talk to another person. This is a person that you have regrets about, that you're trapped in your head about. It may have ended with this person, but maybe you hold back. And I also have the Knight of Wands down here and the Seven of Swords, Nine of Swords, the lovers. You might be really afraid you're going to end up sleeping with them, or they're going to want to sleep with you. I think this person is either heartbroken over you and is taking a chance at chasing you again and hoovering back to you, or vice versa. You're either chasing them or they're chasing you. But it's weird. It's like they may be deciding whether or not to talk to you again, but at the same time, they don't want you, or you're reaching out to them and seeing if they'll talk to you again. There could also be two people involved, because I have a Queen of Swords and a Queen of Cups twice. So you either can't decide how you feel about them, or there may be two women involved. Oi, I'm hearing a lot. I'm hearing a couple different messages. I'll try to deliver all the messages I hear. So the overall reason for the reading is the Fool. The way someone's feeling about you, you got a two for the Two of Swords and the Page of Cups. The way they see you is the Eight of Wands. So they're going to make a decision to message you, or you message them, and they have to decide whether or not they want to talk. It's something like that. What you need to know is the Ten of Wands. Someone's really burdened. That could be your burden or theirs, and the final outcome is the Nine of Swords. Ay, this is stressful. Trapped in the head, disappointed, but there's this passion and this rebellion. So the person in your energy is the Fool. They could be an Aries, or they're starting a new beginning. Clarifying the Fools, the Three of Wands, the Fool, and the Eight of Pentacles. This person may be looking to move for work. That's what I see here. Someone saying, I'm taking a leap of faith. I don't get the sense that they may want to come towards you, or they may want to move away from you. They are very carefree, whole new lease on life. They're not at all ready for commitment. They're thinking about the future a lot, their own future and where they're going, and they're very focused on work. I think this person looks like they're about to take a new job for work or something like that. The way they feel about you is the Two of Swords and the Page of Cups. Now, if you're trying to communicate with them, they may need a hot minute to decide whether or not they want to talk to you, or they themselves are deciding whether or not to message you or talk to you. Because I have the Eight of Wands. That's communication. That's my text messaging or email card. Clarifying this is Justice, the Four of Cups, and the Moon of Pisces. Okay, well, now I see it's very clear here why they can't decide whether or not to talk to you. Justice of Libra. There could be a Libra or a Pisces involved. I mean, I have the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups. Shit, there could be both. But this person, I think they know they have to make something right with you in some way. They may need to talk to you about a legal document or something in court. And they're moody and emotional. I feel like this person that's like, oh man, if I talk to Sag, I'm going to have to deal with some kind of a consequence. This is more than a major choice. I seriously all the way don't know how I feel about it. I just know it makes me feel emotional. This person's emotional about you, and they're kind of huffy and something like that. The way they see you is the Eight of Wands. So you may message them in the next 4 days, or you hear from them. This is I have the Page of Cups and the Eight of Wands. There will be communication. Clarifying this is the Four of Wands, the Magician, and the Devil. Aries and Capricorn here. Some of you may be very calculated and it's like you're a moth to a flame, like you can't help yourself but try to get this person to get together with you against maybe even your own best judgment. It's like, because it stresses you out, you can't help yourself. I don't think you're obsessed with them. I think you're being strategic, and I don't think it's for a good reason. It's like something went down. I think this person's trying to move on. Now, conversely, they could be trying to move towards you, but it's just a major choice they have to make, and they don't know what they want to do, and it could involve where they live and a homecoming and trying to manifest out of a situation that's difficult for them. The Magician and the Devil is a person that, I don't want to say black magic. I'm not feeling that off of this reading. But they might not be able to help themselves either. It might be very sexual because the Knight of Wands is here. Or there's just an Aries or a Capricorn involved. They may want to come and see you, or you may want to come and see them, but something's got to be made right. Here's what you need to know, the Ten of Wands. This will be burdensome. Or someone's working very hard to complete something. Someone may be moving. Clarifying this is the Ace of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. If you're a feminine Sagittarius, this person might be afraid to talk to you because they may think you're mad at them. Because she's kind of like, what gives? And he's like, and the Nine of Wands is like, please don't come at me with your sword. I mean, really, I'm overwhelmed. I don't want to deal with this. This person may have to make something right with you. And if you're the Queen of Swords in this situation, which you easily could, but you don't want to deal with it. Yeah, this person wants to directly communicate with you, and you need to know that it will be a test of faith and boundaries, and it will be hard to get. It's like justice needs to be served in a situation, and a choice needs to be made in some way. They may think you may come across the wrong way to them, Sagittarius, for my ladies. And the final outcome is the Nine of Swords. Clarifying the Nine of Swords is the Queen of Cups, the Two of Cups, and the Five of Pentacles. For my ladies, again, there could be two people involved. The Queen of Cups may want to come and talk because she's having money issues and this stresses you out and you don't know how to deal with it. And you might be afraid to deal with the Queen of Swords. Conversely, the Queen of Swords could be like a bitchy ex. You might be this person's bitchy ex. But I'm going to try to read this as this is all you. I think this is you. With the Nine of Swords here, this is stressful. The Queen of Cups, the Two of Cups, and the Five of Cups. You may be coming across as like demanding of the truth and answers, and you may deserve the truth and answers. Or you're afraid of this air sign. I'm an air sign. We're not that scary. Our bark is worse than our bite. You may be coming across harsh, and they don't want to talk about this. They'd really just like to go off. I already know this person's either a player or unavailable. Deep down, though, you're not the Queen of Swords. You're the Queen of Cups. And you really just want to talk to them and you feel left out in the cold. Yeah. And you're like, oh my God, why am I doing this to myself? I don't know. I don't think you know whether or not you really love them, Sag, especially for my feminines. Because this is what you have to say to them. Your intellect arouses me. I still have feelings for you. I do love you. I know you don't feel the same. I know you don't feel the same. And because I have the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups here, a part of you, it tickles your intellect as the Queen of Swords, but I still have feelings for you and I do love you is all day long, Queen of Cups, moping and sad about this. But you know that they don't feel the same about you. Now, this isn't I'm still in love with you. There is a card in this deck, in these volumes 1 and 2, that is, I have a second chance? I still love you. This is, I do love you, but I know you don't feel the same. Here's what your cards are further out. The Tower The Eight of Cups, something happened and you just decided to walk away with this. This might have ended in Scorpio season too, which was not that long ago, you know? Like that was the end of October around Thanksgiving here in the US. Like you walked, but then the Seven of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles, you walked away, Sag, but now you're thinking about it and you're like, well... And then I clarified the Two of Pentacles and I got the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords. So you could have a choice between two people and you're having a hard time deciding and it's overwhelming. And you may want to talk to the Queen of Cups and feel left out in the cold by her, but this Queen of Swords is pissing you off. But I feel like for my ladies, you can't decide if you love him or you just want answers out of him. That's what I'm seeing here. And I think you walked away from this person and you know that they don't feel the same way about you, but you enjoyed having intellectual conversations with them. And I think that you did love them. I think you thought you loved them. Some of you have Scorpio in your chart and Scorpios love deep. With the Devil here, yeah. I think if you're a feminine and you messaged this person, they don't want to talk to you. They're trying to go off and do something different and they are getting the wrong impression. They may owe you some kind of an explanation and of a justice, and they don't want to deal with that. You know, like, I don't want to talk to you about this. They may not want to be able to deal with it, but they also can't get it off their mind either. Here's what they have to say to you. You were the best thing in my life. I miss being with you. You came closer than anyone. I can't be with you. This person may be kind of wild and free. Oh yeah, the Seven of Swords, the Nine of Swords, the Page of Pentacles. This is stressful, strategic. There's maybe lying, secrets. I can't be with you. I think this person's actually moving for work or something like that. I wonder how you feel is at the bottom of the deck. It was my fault, but I blamed you and I couldn't let you get close to me. Okay, that could be you, that could be them. So their cards further out about you, Sagittarius, are the Moon of Pisces. They're confused and they're emotional. Page of Swords, they might be spying, or if you're the one that communicated with them, they're like, huh? Or maybe they're just checking you out. I did a reading for you a couple of weeks ago. It was like a temperature check kind of energy. They may be just curious and wondering what's going on with you. But then I have the Page of Wands to the Seven of Cups. Squirrel! This person's not ready to settle down. They're exploring a lot of other options, and they have Sagittarius energy like you. This is the rolling stone that gathers no moss. This kid just wants to go on walkabout and explore a lot of other things. What do they want to explore? The Wheel of Fortune to the Queen of Wands. That's not necessarily you, Sagittarius. If it's a woman, she does not want to commit. And she doesn't want to be with you. It might be an ex that you're moving on from. If it's a man, they're just going to go with the flow, and this is a cycle for them. And they're looking for maybe, I just heard the word replacement, but they're not going to settle down. They like a Queen of Wands kind of energy, which is fun and exciting. The Queen and King of Wands will commit, but good luck. They have a very strongly defined sense of self. If it's a woman, I just heard something. If it's a feminine, she's lost a ton of weight. Huh, okay, I'm seeing it. That's very specific for just one of you. If it's a woman, she's lost a ton of weight. Yeah. She's still moody and emotional, though, and not great with communication. She's showing up in page energy, but she might be bossing up. If it's a masculine, he's keeping his options open because they miss you. You came close. You were the best thing in their life, but they can't be with you. And they are going to move on and look for other people. Yeah. I'm not going to do an extended. Everything you need to know is here. Sag, you may just need a minute here. I think what's happening is you can't decide whether or not you made the right choice by blowing all this apart previously. And I think not that long ago. There could be two people involved. The Queen of Cups needs rescuing, by the way, if there are two people involved. The Queen of Swords has some bite to her and she expects answers. You need to decide what you want to do. Yeah. They're pulling back. They're saying stop. Okay, Sag, that's your message for the next couple of days for love. I hope it resonates with you. And if it does, I do truly hope it helps you. You can always book a private reading if you want to work with me personally. Website's in the description below. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Sag. Take care. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.